Hello friends, and welcome back to the Ray Law International channel. Across the board, the USCIS has been processing cases at a slower and slower rate. Some reasons for the growing backlog include USCIS lack of resources and temporary closures and capacity limitations as a result of COVID. In an effort to ease the backlog, the Biden administration has temporarily suspended biometric requirements for certain cases. Let's take a closer look. For those of you who are unfamiliar with the process of filing non-immigrant or immigrant petitions, the USCIS requires most applicants to submit fingerprints, photographs, and a signature to federal authorities after they have filed their case. This is so the USCIS can conduct a background check on the applicant. Of course, with the added step of the biometric requirement, the processing time for applications increases. This is particularly true for employment authorization applications. Now, effective May 17, 2021, the USCIS temporarily suspended biometric requirements for applicants filing the Form I-539. Form I-539 is the application to extend or change non-immigrant status. This suspension will impact those seeking to extend or change to the H-4, L-2, E-1, E-2, or E-3 non-immigrant status. The suspension will impact those seeking to extend or change to the H-4, L-2, E-1, E-2, or E-3 non-immigrant status. The suspension is set to last until May 2023. With the suspension of the biometrics requirements, the affected applicants also do not need to pay the $85 biometric service fee. This policy change is in stark contrast to the prior administration's policy, which sought to expand the collection of biometrics to include voice prints and DNA from anyone applying for any U.S. immigration benefit. The collection of immigrant DNA is very intrusive. How would you feel if you had to provide your DNA to get your U.S. tax refund? Fortunately, this plan was not implemented. Now, the current administration is seeking to reduce barriers and undue burdens in the U.S. immigration system. Doing away with prior plans to gather additional biometrics from applicants is one way in allowing for the U.S. immigration system to be more accessible and run the way it was designed to be. While temporarily suspending biometrics for certain applications may be a step in the right direction for now, it is unclear whether the removal of this step will actually reduce the backlog. While COVID restrictions are being reduced and field offices are heading towards resuming normal operations, the USCIS needs to work to put procedures in place that will make the review of applications much more efficient. Did you have your biometrics taken at a USCIS Application Support Center? Tell us about your experience. Was it a good memory or a hellish nightmare? Now, more than ever, it is important that you have an immigration attorney involved in your immigration case. The policies change all the time. Get the Ray Law Advantage. Get the information and knowledge you need to have peace of mind. Stay updated on immigration matters by subscribing to our channel and sharing these videos with your friends. Stay informed, stay educated, and until next time, stay on the right immigration path.